So my name is Jean Phillipe-Decka. I work for AppLift, and my role there is Chief Revenue Officer. So I'm in charge of all the relations with advertisers and publishers.
Okay, so what exactly is it that AppLift does, in case someone's watching who maybe hasn't heard of you guys before? I'm sure they have, but just in case.
Sure. So the quick way to define AppLift would be as an agency dedicated to mobile games. So we help mobile game publishers to acquire traffic through a large variety of channels, such as like other apps, exchanges, TV, and so on.
Yeah. So what are the challenges facing your industry at the moment? Could you sort of define what issues are going on? Maybe not even challenges, perhaps opportunities, I don't know.
Okay, I mean, on the challenges, like I think the main one is definitely for the game publishers to find like what they call good traffic. I mean, something that in the end will be really valuable for them, because what they really want to is acquire users that will in the end monetize in their games, which is not an easy thing, especially when you know that only like 4% of the players on average are buying in-app purchases. So I would say this is definitely the main one.
That's quite a challenge, but
yeah.
are there any others that are coming to mind?
I mean, definitely right now, like, and I think we can speak of the one of the main challenges is instant traffic, with Apple like looking on more or less, I would say, a chase on instant traffic, as it appears so far. So I think this is why is it a challenge? I would say more for the game publishers, because they use a lot instant and instant video, especially to monetize. It's like a big part of the revenue that they're getting from the games. Again, because in-app purchases are not so strong, and because they don't want to put too much advertising in the games, also to keep the user experience pretty good. So that's definitely something to look at a little bit deeper.
Yeah, and what do you think? What do you think is going to be happening throughout the rest of 2014? What do you think are going to be the major trends? I mean, particularly related to that, do you see perhaps Apple closing in even further on that sector? I mean, do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, definitely Apple is making a big move at the moment with like launching attribution, analytics, now like again going after instant. I mean, we've seen what they've done with app discovery last year.
Yeah.
So, and it seems that they're doing exactly the same pattern, like doing some tests, closing some apps, and then when the next OS is truly developed, then they close everything down. Yeah. Maybe to make some space for iAd, some people say, we don't really know. But that's definitely going to be like very interesting, because I don't know what's going to happen also for all the attribution companies, such as mobile app tracking, Adjust, and so on, if Apple already provides this.
So it's a bit of uncertainty, it sounds like, at the moment. But,
definitely.
But do you still think this is a really promising sector for people to be looking at? Do you still think that there's real opportunities?
Sure, there are so many things to do. I mean, right now a big topic also is retargeting. So like many game publishers are trying this out, like in order like to launch users that have uninstalled or not played the game for a while. So like many companies are moving in that direction. A lot of things are happening on the supply side of the business, with Mopub launching native ads. Like native ads is definitely a big topic at the moment. So yeah, no, definitely many things. Also TV being an interesting topic, and we see like many game publishers like Social Quantum, RTG, King, Supercell, like doing some branding campaigns. So that's also quite interesting to see.
Yeah, so it looks like branding, Apple and native ads are some of the trends for the future. But thanks very much for joining us, Jean Phillipe.
Pleasure.